Hey, talk about how the feds got the Rolling 60 today in LA, major arrest. I didn't see that. Did that happen, really? Did they grab, who they grab? Anybody of note? Did any of them have, I don't know, 3 letter first names with 1 letter last names? That's the guy they locked up, Big U. Well, that's what I was talking about. 3 letters in the first name, 1 letter in the last name. No way. Really? Yes, all of them. Really? They're gonna pull up No Jumpers episodes. They're gonna pull up Vlad TV's episodes. They're gonna pull up everything. Everything. Let's see what the hell is going on with the Rolling 60s. Oh shit. You get the RICO. They repo that vehicle. Takes money to run. All right. Rolling 60s Crips Big U charged in federal RICO case. Bricc Baby, Luce Cannon, and others arrested. Y'all did that shit to yourselves. I am not gang gang. I do not gang bang. All right? Y'all did it to yourselves. Hope No Jumper made y'all all that good money to pay for these legal problems that you about to have right now. All right? Because people been warning y'all and people been telling y'all that Adam 22 wasn't going to be the one to go to jail when the shit hit the fan. It's going to be y'all. And look where y'all at. RICO. Suave. No, mom. Wow. Matter of time type shit. Big U on the run. I said it. I said, did they happen to arrest a guy that had 3 letters in his first name and 1 letter in his last? Big U. For those that don't know Big U, if you've ever seen the movie Friday, the character Debo, played by Tom Tiny Lister, is based on Big U. Big U, notorious Rolling 60s Crip, known for his street fighting abilities, known for his connections to Suge Knight and Whack 100, and the beef that him and Whack 100 ended up getting into. Also, was once aligned and signed in a contract with Nipsey Hussle. And they had a supposed good relationship that some saw as a good relationship and others saw like an extortion. And it got contentious to the point where Nip was outgrowing the hood as far as his superstardom. And there was problems where Nip wanted to have his own studio or this or that, and Big U wanted his equipment back and turned into something where he wanted to violate Nip, and Nipsey's brother came out and said, my brother ain't going with you nowhere. Gunshot went off. Supposedly Big U was over there trying to beat up Black Sam, which is Nip's brother, trying to beat up Nip's father. But Nip went, got in the car, went. I guess he took his violation or whatever the fuck he did, and supposedly they made good again after that. And Nip was seen at an event for him, for his organization, his non-profit. Non-profit is just a word for stealing. People been trying to get me to do it for years in this city, and I know a bunch of motherfuckers that did it. He has a non-for-profit that Nip was at the gala for right shortly before he passed. But there's a lot of conspiracy, and a lot of people believe that Big U put the wheels in motion for Nipsey Hussle to be terminated. Nip was buying real estate in the city and opening LLCs, teaching homie how to own your own business as well as building relationships with Mexicans. He was doing everything a diplomatic street dude should do except for staying his ass away from the block. He was doing it all. For those that don't know, he wanted to develop his hood. His hood was Crenshaw and Slauson. He wanted to develop that and build that. And those dreams, they were unalived with him. Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U, an ex-manager of Nipsey Hussle and high-ranking member of the Rolling 60s Neighborhood Crips street gang, is now charged in a federal RICO complaint that includes allegations of unaliving, human trafficking, and extortion. Officials from the U.S. Attorney's Office in L.A. held a press conference Wednesday confirming 10 people have been arrested, including part-time rappers Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon, who've been frequent guests on No Jumper to give feds everything that they want and all of the shit, all their information. And they're right there for it, all right? And you gave them a plethora of shit to talk about. Played yourself. Big U is listed in the docs as the Rolling 60s kingpin and is accused of unaliving an aspiring Las Vegas rapper in January 2021 in Las Vegas after the unnamed rapper allegedly recorded a diss track taking shots at Big U. What story is that? The feds claim Big U drove to North Las Vegas with another charged defendant, Sylvester Vay Robinson, fatally shot the aspiring rapper in the head, dragged the body off the Interstate 15 into the desert, and left the corpse in a ditch. I thought Big U had a police phone. He definitely had a police phone. Man, he was plugged. But everybody was a snitch but him, according to him. That's a lot of faces. There go Bricc Baby. There go Luce. I don't see Adam 16 up here. See Big U right there. I don't know. Y'all tweak. Big U and Robinson allegedly then drove back to L.A. and told all witnesses not to speak with law enforcement about the slaying. The feds claim they also deleted surveillance footage of the slain rapper's time spent in the studio. So my thing is, it's an unnamed rapper. Who was a rapper that got smoked in Vegas that year? If it sounds like a scene from the movie Casino, the complaint characterizes Big U's enterprise as a mafia-like organization that used intimidation tactics to get over on local businesses. He was a strong armor. Protection money. There's also an allegation Big U took millions of dollars in grants, told you, from the city of LA, the vid relief, intended to help the community, instead sunk it into his criminal enterprise. People been screaming that from the beginning. Look at this jerk off. This guy right here, if you've ever seen somebody that's a plant culture vulture motherfucker, is this Adam 22 motherfucker right here. Acting U.S. Attorney Joseph McNally ripped Big U in his operation during the press conference, saying, the allegations in the complaint unsealed today reveal a criminal enterprise that engaged in termination, extortion, human trafficking, and fraud, all led by a supposed anti-gang activist and purported music entrepreneur who was nothing more than a violent street criminal. Big U previously spent 13 years in prison, and if convicted, he could face a statutory maximum sentence of life. He is not in custody and is currently labeled a fugitive. Sounds like he better turn himself in.
The massive raid took place in just the past 24 hours, and the charges range from racketeering to murder.
Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes is live in downtown L.A. Joins us now with some of the details. Rob.
Yeah, it sounds like the Crips have been crimped. The FBI announcing.
He said it sounds like the Crips have been crimped.
Rob Hayes is live in downtown L.A. Joins us now with some of the details. Rob.
Yeah, it sounds like the Crips have been crimped. The FBI announcing that they made a sweeping bust of the Rolling 60s Crips gang, but are still looking for its longtime leader. Now, here's some Air 7 video from earlier this morning showing some of the alleged gang members being processed in tents at the FBI's Los Angeles office. Search warrants executed at 6 different locations today. Hundreds of agents and officers arresting 10 people. In all, 19 have been indicted. 4 were already in custody, so at least 5 more arrests are expected. But the search is on for the man they say has been heading up the local Crips gang for decades, Eugene Henley Jr. Investigators say he's been painting himself as an entertainment executive.
He is stupid. Whatever he painted, he should paint himself as stupid. Because if you did, I know it's alleged, but if you did, here somebody was making a diss record about your dumb ass, that you got in a whip and you drove over there, smoked dude, and then you're a fucking goofy and you got what you had coming to you. You've been dying to crash out since you got out of jail, if that's what you did. That's dumb as fuck.
Who's been giving back to the community with various charities, but they say in reality, he's a violent criminal, the leader of the Crips with a long list of crimes on his resume.
The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway.
Now here's one more look at Henley. Again, he's on the loose.
Bricc Baby, you played yourself, dog.
If you know where he is, you are urged to call the FBI. Now, prosecutors say right now Henley is charged with racketeering conspiracy, which carries a 20-year prison sentence, but that other charges may follow. Reporting live in downtown L.A., Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Well, we're going to keep our eye on that. Let's see if No jumpers crying for their friends right now that they helped put away. It's a revolving door of different dudes from the hood that they put in there to, you know, incriminate themselves accidentally. I'm straight.